Hi, this is Brett from SR Moto, and I wanted to do a quick video, talk a little bit about lowering the seat height on the Yamaha WR250R. It's probably the thing we get the most emails and phone calls asking about. You know, these bikes are kind of tall from the factory, so a lot of guys need to lower that seat height a little bit, make the bike a little bit more manageable off-road. What we got here is our Yamaha WR250R project bike, and I'll kind of talk about a couple things we did to lower it. Before I do that, just mention our website real quick. Our main online store is at soloracer.com. If you go there and go to the WR250R parts section, you'll find all the parts I talk about in this video, as well as all the other parts that we carry for these bikes. What I talk about here in this video will be applicable to the WR250R or the WR250X Supermoto, starting with the 2008 model year all the way up to the current model year. So if you have a WR250R Dual Sport or a WR250X Supermoto, you can do these things to it to lower that seat height. The first thing I'll talk about is a lower seat. We sell a lot of these seat concept seats for these bikes because one of the things when you order these, you can get the low foam option, which we have on this bike. It's about 3/4 of an inch lower than the stock seat, so it'll help get that seat height down a little bit, and at the same time you're going to get a much more comfortable seat. That's one of the complaints with the stock seats, is they're not very comfortable. They're very narrow. The foam is a very firm material. The seat concept seat is, not only a little bit lower when you go with this low foam version, it's also about 2 inches wider than the stock seat at the part you sit on. So it's going to give you a larger surface area to sit on, and then it tapers up as it gets closer to the tank. But so you're not only going to help get the bike's seat height down a little bit with the low foam version, but you're also going to get a more comfortable seat. So that's one thing you can do. The other thing that we do offer for these bikes is a Yamalink, which is a lowering link. So we've got one installed on this bike. You can get these in blue or black, and these will lower the bike 1 inch to 2 inches, depending on what you do. On their own, they lower the bike about 1 inch. And then when you combine the installation of one of these with the factory lowering option, you can get 1 3/4 inch to 2 inches lower. Do a Google search on WR250R factory lowering, and you'll find out how to do that. You would do it at the same time you install the Yamalink, so you can kind of do both at the same time. So that'll help get you, another 1 inch to 2 inches. So we sell a lot of these for these bikes. And when you do that, you're also going to want to drop the front end of the bike down a little bit. So you can see I think when the bike comes from the factory, the top of the fork tube is about flush with the top of the top triple clamp. So you can see we've lowered the front of the bike anywhere. I think most guys do anywhere from 1/2 inch to 5/8 inches. You don't want to go too much on that, but if you do the lowering link, you'll definitely want to do this as well. So that's a couple things you can do to get the seat height down on these bikes, and just makes it more manageable when you ride it off-road. Even just riding it on the street, pulling up the stoplights, stop signs. It's just a lot easier when you can get your feet a little bit more planted on the ground. So again, seat concepts, comfort seat in the low version, get you about 3/4 of an inch lower. And then the Yamalink, about another 1 inch to 2 inches, depending on if you do that factory lowering option at the same time. If you have any other questions about those products or any of the products that we sell for the WR250R or WR250X, go to our website, soloracer.com. Our email address is listed there, so you can email us. We'll get back to you The products again I talked about will fit on the WR250R Dual Sport starting in the 2008 model year, and also the WR250X Supermoto, which was made from, that's that bike over there, made from 2008 to 2011. So you can lower that bike in the same way that you do the Dual Sport. I think that's about it. Again, it's Brett from SR Moto with our WR250R project bike. Thanks for watching.